Hello, I'm Landrum Roberts. On this week's edition of the Birmingham Southern Football Review, we'll enjoy the sights and sounds of Homecoming 2013 here on the Hilltop. We'll recap Birmingham Southern's thrilling 35-34 win over Rhodes College, and as always, sit down and talk with head coach Eddie Garfinkel. All that and more coming your way next on the BSC Football Review.
This is the BSC Football Review with head coach Eddie Garfinkel. An inside look at Birmingham Southern football. Brought to you by Pepsi, always refreshing. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. When your health care is protected, you can focus on being you. The Greater Birmingham Convention and Visitors Bureau. Dreamland Barbecue. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere. Express Oil Change and Service Center. Turn to us. America's First Federal Credit Union. Refreshingly unbank-like. Southeast Urgent Care at Fultondale, providing healthcare needs for BSC athletes. Tire Engineers. If we don't take care of our customers, someone else will. St. Vincent Sports Medicine, taking care of the healthcare needs of BSC athletics. Alabama Power, always on. And by Limbaugh Toyota, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Welcome back to the Birmingham Southern Football Review. Landrum Roberts now joined by a victorious head football coach, Eddie Garfinkel. Coach, congratulations. Thrilling win on Saturday, 35-34 over Rhodes.
Yeah, it was thrilling. You know, I had a lot of family in town, and they bought plane tickets and all that. Told them they got their money's worth. So, but real proud of the way our team hung in there and finished the game and found a way to win.
Is it just me, or is this show a lot more fun to do after a win like we had on
Saturday?
Yeah,
hey, everything's a lot more fun.
I told my wife when I got home, I said, I don't have anything left in the tank emotionally, just draining, but so much fun to watch. One of my top 5 games to ever witness, just an up and down seesaw affair, and your team found a way to win there in the end.
Well, and that's one thing that our guys did a good job of preparation. Our coaches did a good job of, we felt like putting them in a position to be successful, and we came out ready to play, and we were getting after them. And then, for whatever reason, this year's team, finds a way to kind of let folks back in games, and we hurt ourselves, with the interception for a touchdown and put them back in it, and Rhodes gained a lot of momentum, in the second quarter, and we could have easily tanked it, but our guys did a really good job coming out second half and showed a lot of self-determination and self-motivation, and they were inspired. They didn't get down and finish the football game.
I thought the atmosphere was absolutely electric. I mean, it's that way every year for homecoming at Birmingham Southern, but I thought especially Saturday it was so good to see your former players from last year's championship team in attendance, and really a lot of the students who, when they were here, Birmingham Southern didn't have a football team, but they were making trips down from Tennessee, Kentucky, met a couple from Washington, D.C. It was just really neat to see folks that graduated from Birmingham Southern coming back and enjoying your football program.
Well, and that's one of the things that, our first home game ever when they finished the stadium was in 2008, my first year as head coach, and I think that's kind of become a big tradition, is a lot of the alumni come back for that game. And like you said, the majority of them came to school here when there was no football. So that's a big thing, and it's an exciting day, and we were able to make it an exciting football game. So it was a good day.
Well, last week you went on the road to Berry College. You come away with a 42-0 win. And this week, I thought a lot of that momentum carried into this game because you got off to a quick start. Of course, Sam Vermillier scores a touchdown, and then Austin Hansard, he's been doing it for you at linebacker all year, comes up with a huge fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a big play in the game. Our offense came down and did a really good job and scored, and then of course we the next possession, we sacked the quarterback and caused a fumble, and Austin scooped it. So we had a lot of momentum. Like I said, our guys did a really good job. They were ready to play. They were excited. And, after the disappointing losses the last couple of weeks, I've got to give them a lot of credit. They've fought through a tough situation, have really come back and done some good things.
Well, we have to give Rhodes credit. There was a reason that they came in atop the Southern Athletic Association standings, 6-1 overall record. You get up 21-7, and they come fighting right back and take a 28-21 lead into the halftime.
Yeah, again, that's something. Defensively, we pretty much stopped their running game most of the day except for 2 plays. And one of those plays we got misaligned, and we just didn't have good gap integrity, and that's kind of been our method this year, unfortunately. And then, of course, also offensively, we continue to turn the ball over and allow our opponents to score, pick sixes and that type of thing. So that's kind of been our Achilles heel, and we were able to overcome it, thank goodness.
You come out of halftime, you score 14 straight, and up 35-28, and they march right back down the field. They get to within 35-34, and I guess the old philosophy from a coaching standpoint, you play for the tie at home, you go for the win on the road, and they attempt the 2-point conversion, which looked like a swinging gate formation there around the goal line. And your defense, you call timeout, and you come up with a huge stop there.
Well, actually, we should have called timeout before the touchdown. They came out in a formation. I knew they were going to throw it, and it was a running formation. We really hadn't worked on a pass, and I thought about calling timeout, and I made a mistake by not, and they went and scored. And then when they came out for the 2-point play, I called timeout just to set the defense. Now, when they shifted into that crazy play, just really didn't know what they were going to do, and we had no idea what it was, and our guys just kind of somehow found a way to make a play.
Well, you make the play, it's 35-34, and everybody breathes a sigh of relief, but then here comes the onside kick. All right, the ball goes out of bounds, you retain possession, and then you look over at the timeouts left, and you're doing the math, and I was certainly doing the math. They had 3 timeouts remaining, so give their staff credit for great clock management and saving those timeouts. And so you're going to have to give the football back to them with a considerable amount of time left.
Yeah, we were going to run the ball 3 times, and they were in a bare front, and we had some plays that could have gone outside, but we were really concerned about maybe pitching the ball on the ground or running out of bounds and all that type of thing. We had our chance on a couple plays to really break the crease, but of course they forced us to punt, and then there at the end, they did a good job moving down the field and had a chance with a field goal, a long field goal. So we weren't going to give up anything, because earlier in the touchdown drive, on a 3rd and 8, we gave up a 25-yard pass, which we really that hurt us bad. So we're going to make them bleed us, and it worked out.
All right, so they line up, get the ball down to your 28-yard line. They line up for a 45-yard kick. And looking at it on the replay, if it wasn't for Peyton Gaines getting that big paw up there and partially blocking the field goal, we might be talking about something totally different today.
Yeah, I mean, that's incredible. And we talked to our players before the game that the kicking game was going to be the difference. Rose does a really good job in the kicking game, and Coach Taylor has done a really good job with our extra point and field goal block team. I think that's the 2nd field goal that Peyton has blocked, and that was a big play in the game, and that was the difference. We talk about the kicking game being the edge. We blocked the punt, we blocked the field goal. We did well on our special teams, so that was probably the big difference in the game.
Well, you come away with a thrilling, and it could not have been more fitting. It was Senior Day 2013. Your seniors, for the last time they play there at Panther Stadium, Battlefield, they come out with a great victory over your rival, Rhodes College. 35-34, you move to 5-3 on the season, and now you take a week off and try to get ready for that finale up in Danville, Kentucky against Center College.
Yeah, unfortunately we have 2 open dates this year because of one of the teams dropping our 10th game, and that would have been this week. We'd have played another home game, and so we have an open date, and we kind of need it. We've had some injuries. Sam Roberts tore his ACL during the game. That's been our 5th surgery, and so we need a week to heal and get ready to finish the season on a strong note, going up to Center again.
When we come back, we'll look at the Panther top 5 plays of the game. All of that and more as the Birmingham Southern Football Review continues right after this.
Embrace your past, but live for now. Now put your arm on this, 'cause I put it.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. From Emily's tonsils, Duke's torn rotator cuff, Annie's torn ligament, to Sherry's cancer treatments. That's why we've created our website, hcralabamablue.com, to help you understand the new healthcare reform requirements and how they may affect you. We invite you to sign up for updates and join in the conversation. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Back in 1958, Big Daddy John Bishop opened Dreamland Barbecue with his signature recipe for sauce and hickory fire grilled ribs. And that legendary taste and recipe have remained unchanged for over half a century. Dreamland now serves everything from ribs to pulled pork and chicken to sausage links and still uses that famous sauce. Come in as customers and leave as family at Dreamland. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere.
A large chunk of your energy bill comes from heating and cooling your home. One of the easiest ways to control these costs is with the programmable thermostat. They used to be a little pricey, but these days you can get one for as little as $50, which is not bad considering they can save you about $150 a year. So think about installing a programmable thermostat in your home. For more money-saving energy efficiency tips, visit alabamapower.com/tips.
I'm Zach Perkins. I'm a junior. I play offensive line. I'm number 60, and I'm from Kate Duncan Smith VAR High School in Grant, Alabama. The academics of Birmingham Southern, the grind's pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. I'm also involved in an assortment of other extracurricular activities such as SGA and other events. So time management's crucial for part of my day. I wake up every day around 5:45 and start my day with breakfast and whatnot and go through class, and I set aside different times that I need to get things done throughout the day. And then I go to football, and at night I finish in the library studying or whatnot and try to have a little bit of time for relaxation because the human mind needs to sit back and relax a little bit every once in a while. The week preparing up to a road trip, it's just like any other week. I mean, I don't really think of it like anything different than a home week to me. It's just another football game. I'm going up there, I'm taking care of business. As for the road trip itself, road trips are probably my favorite part of being a college athlete. You can't ask for anything better. I mean, you're on a bus for sometimes 3, 4, sometimes 8, 16 hours, and you go and you're spending that time with your teammates, and you can't really beat that. Just being around people that have similar interests as you do, spending the night in the hotel, getting a good night's rest, waking up, eating breakfast with people, you know, you're with them the whole entire time. And, you know, that's a special bond that you won't have anybody else. My relationship with professors, very unique. I'm a male special education major, or education major, and that's very uncommon. And so I have a very special, unique bond with my teachers, being the only male, or one of 2 or 3 males in my department. I can stop by and talk to professors at any time. You know, I have a great appreciation for a lot of professors, especially ones I have in the education field. And honestly, my advisor, who's one of my professors, her son is my roommate this year, and so I've got to come really close with them and that family and whatnot, and learned a lot from, you know, really every one of my professors.
Welcome back to the Birmingham Southern Football Review. Lance Roberts along with Birmingham Southern head football coach Eddie Garfinkel. Coach, it's now time for our Panther top plays of the game, and our number 5 play is defensive end Wesley Hansard and his quarterback pressure on 4th down and 5.
It's 2 yards, 4th down and 5, 6:19 to play, tie ball game. Crowd on their feet. Box looking to throw, hit as he throws, incomplete, and the Panthers hold.
Yeah, that was a really good play by Wesley. You know, they were driving, and big 4th down play in the 4th quarter where the score was tied up, and we called a blitz. We were playing a bear defense, and we had a blitz off of that, design blitz, and Wesley's able to get pressure on the quarterback and has a big fourth down.
Our number 4 Panther play of the game is wide receiver Sam Roberts' big catch on the sideline and then his touchdown catch in the back corner of the end zone.
They're going to go towards Roberts. Roberts down the field. He came down with it. Oh my goodness. Sam Roberts. And a beautiful throw from Tyson Beecham. Looking towards Roberts again. He's got to step on a man. Did he come down with it? He's got it. Touchdown Panthers.
Yeah, you know, the first catch was a great job by our offensive coaches. They put trips into the boundary and ran 4 vertical, which gave Sam a one-on-one with the corner at the field, and Tyson did a good job of laying it up there, and Sam made a great catch. And then the very next play, we were down there, and we knew we wanted to take a shot, real quick 3-step fade route, and another great, great throw and catch by Sam Roberts.
Our number 3 Panther play of the game, linebacker Austin Hansard's fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Pressure coming. They're going to get to him. Ball comes loose. It's picked up by Hansard. He's going to score.
Yeah, Austin, that was a big third down play, the second series defensively after we had scored on offense, and it was a 3rd and long, and we had a twist that we call gains and had really good pressure and caused a fumble, and Austin did a good job of scooping and scoring. Big momentum swing early in the game.
Our number 2 Panther play of the game, wide receiver Tyler Johnson's 81-yard touchdown reception.
4 wide receivers, 3 to the top of the screen. Fakes the handoff to Casey. Going that way. Tyler Johnson all alone. Makes a man miss. Tyler Johnson down the far sideline. Stay in bounds. 1 man to beat. He's gone. Touchdown Panthers.
Yeah, that touchdown reception we call bubble and go. We've been running the bubble, and the corner comes up, and we kind of fake the bubble, and as opposed to block, and we'll run a sideline route. And Tyson did a great job putting the ball there, and he just outran everybody else. So really good play.
And our top Panther play of the game, defensive tackle Peyton Gaines' block of a 45-yard field goal to preserve the Panther win.
Into attempt what would be the game winner, 45 yards. Panther fans on their feet. The snap, the hold. It was blocked! It was blocked! And Birmingham Southern is going to hold on.
You know, that was, again, probably the special teams was the difference in the victory. We felt like going into the game that could be the edge, and it was. And, great effort by Peyton and getting a hand on it. That's the 2nd time he's done that this year. And so there's no doubt that was probably the biggest play of the game.
So that's your Birmingham Southern Panther top plays of the game. The Birmingham Southern Football Review continues right after this.
Southeast Urgent Care, located in Fultondale, Alabama, is owned and operated by former BSC baseball player and alumnus Dr. Paul Roberts. Dr. Roberts is board certified in emergency medicine and has over 10 years' experience in the busiest emergency rooms in Alabama. Dr. Roberts and his staff are able to provide high-quality medical care in a state-of-the-art facility with digital x-ray and on-site lab testing. Southeast Urgent Care is able to provide the care you want at the time you need and with a friendly attitude that will make you feel like you're not just another patient.
With the new mobile deposit feature through the America's First banking app, depositing a check is easier than posting a latte pic. Just photograph the check, confirm the amount, and send. Best of all, mobile deposit is free at America's First Federal Credit Union.
There's a new team in town, Express Oil Change. And Tire Engineers have teamed up as Birmingham's premier automotive service centers. You've trusted Express Oil Change for over 30 years for the best mechanical service for your vehicles. And now we've joined with Tire Engineers to offer the best selection of name brand tires. Come see the new team at any of our convenient Birmingham locations today for the best service and tires for your vehicle. Performed by the professionals you trust. Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers.
In the backfield, and they'll call Vieira's number. No, Box is going to keep it. Now he's going to fake. He's going to go down behind the line of scrimmage. It was Wesley Hanser, number 93, bringing down Blake Box. Play loses a yard. It'll bring up 4th down. And Rhodes indicates that they're going to punt.
Wesley Hansard played defensive end, number 93, from Forsyth County, Georgia, and I went to North Forsyth High School. Well, the first thing, since I'm on the defensive line, the first thing that we look at is the offensive line and basically their tendencies of if they're leaning in a certain way or if they're falling backwards for any certain plays. And then we kind of look at their favorite plays and their favorite formations and basically like what their tendencies are for each formation. And yeah, the atmosphere was great. We had a lot of fans here, more than we normally do, and all the students came out and really helped us out. Really kept us going throughout the game because you know the game was took us all 4 quarters to win, and so the fans and the atmosphere really helped us out and basically take care of Rhodes. All 3 of my brothers have been playing together since we were about 5 years old, and so coming to college together really was fun, and we've enjoyed it all 4 years that Matt's been here, and it really is just a special thing to have all of us here. And all of us have really important roles. And Austin, when he's a linebacker, and Matt, he's on the offense. And really, it's fun to watch Matt when we're on the sideline, and it's fun to hear also his name when he gets called out, and we can all celebrate after the game together and just talk about what happened during the game.
Welcome back to the BSC Football Review. Landrum Roberts now being joined by Birmingham Southern Faculty Liaison Dr. Jack Taylor. And Dr. Taylor, it is now time for our Birmingham Southern Scholar Athlete of the Week, and it's none other than freshman defensive tackle Chad Howell.
Another classic example of the student athletes from a relatively small school doing well academically and contributing to the football program. I believe he's a pre-engineering major and has a bright future. Classic example.
Congratulations to freshman defensive tackle Chad Howell, our Birmingham Southern Scholar Athlete of the Week.
My name is Chad Howell. I'm a freshman defensive lineman here at Birmingham Southern. I'm from Snellville, Georgia, and I attended George Walton Academy. When you're recruited to play here at Birmingham Southern, the coaches tell you about the difficulties with the academics here, how it's challenging, and it'll definitely challenge you and force you to do things you might not have had to do in high school, from studying every night, writing papers and things of that nature. And it was a little challenging at first, but as you get into the groove of things and you do what they ask of you, studying throughout the day to make it easier on yourself at night, you kind of get into the hang of things. It's a lot easier. The professors, one thing I've come to realize, they're people just like us. They're not some kind of just intellectual machines or something like that. They have hobbies, they have interests, and you build a relationship with them, and you learn about that. You can talk about that along with your academics. You can go to them and discuss tests, discuss papers and homework assignments, but you can also just talk to them as people about problems in life, or just if you saw a football game last night or something like that. And that's the kind of relationship the professors have there. They want to ensure that you're successful, and they're willing to help you in every way. My position coach is Josh Taylor. He's a defensive line coach here. He was from Sewanee. He's a great man and just an awesome person, really. You can talk to him about anything. That's what we all do. We've been to his house to eat dinner, and he's willing to discuss our daily agendas with him. We can talk to him about study time, study hours, what he recommends. He can help you get a tutor if you need it or anything like that. He's always there for you. We have daily time sheets that we keep up with ourselves to help us do things throughout the day, study at this certain time, do this homework assignment there, write this paper then, and he's always willing to help you out with that when you don't know what to do. Coach Garfinkel, the head coach here, is a good coach. He's always there for us just like any other coach, but as far as defense, he makes sure you're ready. Like, you have to pay attention to the little things, know where people line up, be willing to make the reads that are necessary, and keep your assignments, keep your alignments, and just play your heart out. More than anything, he just cares that we give our best effort. With that, you can win any day with anything and with anybody. That's the kind of coach, the kind of man Coach Garfinkel is. He wants the best effort out of everybody.
Embrace your past, but live for now. Now put your arm on this, 'cause I put it.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. From Emily's tonsils, Duke's torn rotator cuff, Annie's torn ligament, to Sherry's cancer treatments. That's why we've created our website, hcralabamablue.com, to help you understand the new healthcare reform requirements and how they may affect you. We invite you to sign up for updates and join in the conversation. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
With the new mobile deposit feature through the America's First Banking app, depositing a check is easier than posting a latte pic. Just photograph the check, confirm the amount, and send. Best of all, mobile deposit is free at America's First Federal Credit Union.
We've all been to one of those places where they're just making it up as they go along, causing problems rather than fixing them, and charging an arm and a leg. Just ask Coach Bowden.
Hey, don't let that monkey touch my car.
For 64 years, Birmingham families have trusted the professionals at Tire Engineers for the best prices on tires and ASE certified service on their vehicles with no fine print or gimmicks.
Don't monkey around with your car. Go to Tire Engineers.
Visit one of our 7 area locations today.
The big time savings event this week at Limbaugh Toyota. Camry Special Luxury Edition package, only $18,888. Automatic and leather, no charge. Limbaugh Toyota, big time. $18,888. Camry Special Luxury Edition package, $18,888. With automatic and leather, no charge. Limbaugh Toyota, exit 120 off I-59 West.
So Birmingham Southern defeats Rhodes 35-34 to move to 5-3 on the season. Coming up on next week's show, we sit down with Birmingham Southern College President General Charles Krulak and Athletics Director Joe Dean Jr. From all of us here at Birmingham Southern College, so long everybody. The Birmingham Southern Football Review has been brought to you by
Pepsi, always refreshing. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. When your health care is protected, you can focus on being you. The Greater Birmingham Convention and Visitors Bureau. Greenland Barbecue. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere. Express Oil Change and Service Center. Turn to us. America's First Federal Credit Union. Refreshingly unbanked life. Southeast Urgent Care at Fultondale. Providing healthcare needs for BSC athletes. Tire Engineers. If we don't take care of our customers, someone else will. St. Vincent Sports Medicine, taking care of the healthcare needs of BSC athletics. Alabama Power, always on. And by Limbaugh Toyota, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.